car, and then another one-line car. I mean, just everybody's getting involved in it. More and more people are getting involved on both sides. There's like, people getting involved in the stalking, and then there's more and more target individuals pulled in all the time because there's, this DHS Fusion Center activity, one-line car with an empty trailer. I mean, it's just swarm. Because it's about 1 o'clock, so it's about lunchtime, and it's just a swarm of one-line cars, empty trailers, and stuff like that. But we've got to realize it is growing. I mean, eventually it will pop. I've said that before, and I think we all realize that. It's a tick that's just too fat. But we've got to make it pop faster. And we got to do it with as the least number of people getting hurt. Giving defenses out, buying time, buying time for senators and congressmen. They suggested on the call last night to maybe every day or every week at least email your senators, your 2 senators for your state. And I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start emailing my senators with just a good professional email of what's happening to me, and they may be able to help pass bills that can kind of fight and chip this program down, because it's just hurting a lot of people. The experimentation phase, I think that was just way over a long time ago, and now they're trying to make people do crazy things for agendas. They're trying to cause some of these shootings and stuff like that. I'm just going to be very blunt about how I think this is working. They're trying to cause violence in society, and it's so blatant. And I look at my situation because I'm a mild guy. I don't like to argue with people. I'm never violent. I've never been violent in my life. But they're pressing so hard on me. I mean, they're like cooking my spine and putting pressure on my brain, just to try and get me to do. They're working so hard, putting millions of dollars in it over it's been like 7 or more years, just desperately trying to take somebody in society who is a positive influence in society, who's not doing anything wrong, and trying to just make them do something bad. They're trying to take a positive and make a negative, and spending a whole lot of money doing it. And it's not just with this program, it's with our society now. It's like all these people working to turn positives into negatives, and all this money and resources being funneled in to evil actions. And I watch people, and as I've worked through this, I'm like, I want to save I want to save as many lives as I can. I want to give them defenses. I watch Tyrone, he wants to save lives, Derek, and I'm like, man, those guys they're getting punished. We're all getting punished. Like, if you want to do something good and keep people safe, you're punished in society. And I watch that. I'm watching how it's like everybody's trying to turn positives into negatives and making money doing so. Because our society, like the hierarchy, wants that kind of thing to push agendas and control, take away our guns, things like that. The more chaotic things are in our society, the more that we'll need Big Brother's help, the more powerful it'll get, and the more control it'll have over us. And that's just a real simplification of what's happening, but it is true. It is happening. So regular people, non-TIs, please look this stuff up. Don't just say, oh, that's just crazy. These programs and things like that, have been around since the dawn of man, like gang stalking and, singling people out, marginalizing them. With the technology that we have now to do it, and they need to test directed energy weapons, they're doing a whole lot of stuff with this program. They're working the DHS Fusion Centers parallel with the directed energy weapon program, and they're trying to accomplish a lot of different things at one time, which is dangerous for our society. You've got to have clear goals for big things. You've got to have one thing that you're trying to do. These people are trying to, do about 100 things with all this violence. With all this violence, they're trying to learn, 100 different things, and more than that. And that's very dangerous, because with all those variables, the only thing that it can do is cause chaos. So we've just got to kind of look society and really take careful action, you know, to stop this stuff. I think it's stopgankstalking.org is Tyrone's website. Please somebody correct me on that one. I'll make on my next video if I'm wrong on that. You know, I will. I'll put out a correction. But you know, he's giving out free shirts, and he just wants people to make a short video with the shirt to get awareness out. I'm definitely going to do it and try and see what he has for his pamphlets, because I want to get some good. You know, some good pamphlets, some good, you know, flyers with really good wording that can simplify it for people, and just get the word out there. You know, we're really getting there. You know, we're in local media. David Voigt's in local media, so it's exponentially increasing. That's why they're kind of clamping down on target individuals. They're really trying. They're getting real antsy. And they're just starting to pitch a fit. They're starting to pitch a fit, which is kind of dangerous. But it signals the end of this program. It signals people, you know, kind of waking up intelligently and starting to deal with this stuff intelligently. This is a very spectacular technology that could be used for good. But I don't see that the technology's smart because the way they're using it is so dumb. So I can't really respect the technology until it's used right. And I don't think any of us should. I don't think these people using it should. You know, I don't think as target individuals we should. We should never underestimate it, but don't respect it when it's being used for great evil. As you can tell, I'm real stiff just in everything. Like, I'm not just talking about my body, but, you know, right now, my whole head, like, it just feels stiff and cooked, like the nerves and the muscles. Like, I have a hard time moving my mouth just to talk, and like it really affects you know, how I make these videos. I look at my past videos, and you know, I could just flow with what I was thinking. Now it's a chore. They've hurt me. Because it's just all the time. It's a steady stream of microwaves, you know, to my head while I'm sleeping. I have no idea the amount of damage that they're doing to my brain while I sleep. You know, mixed in with the remote neural monitoring, which is just, it's so disgusting that they're using this technology like this. You know, to put imagery, or you know, they'll you know, I'll ask myself questions sometimes, just like, I can't think of an example right now, and then they'll answer it, just like, why are people doing this? And then it's like, because we can, you know, and it's not even, you know, they're not even saying anything, like, they're not even saying anything with meaning coming from them. It's more just to psychologically harass me. It's not like they really believe, oh, because we can. You know, I have no idea their reasons. I know they're dumb and evil, but they like kind of playing around. Oh, I've got a really good example. Oh my God, it happened last night, and I was like, I gotta put that on a video. It was something they did with phrasing. Oh man, I can't remember, but it was something about aliens. They phrased something about aliens in my head, like, because I was thinking about all this and the technology, and it was just such a you know, synthetic telepathy, remote neural monitoring thing, you know, to make me think that they thought something. It's just psyops. It doesn't mean anything. Like, the things that they put in your head, you know, synthetic telepathy phrasing or images, it's not coming from a place, you know, they just have a philosophy where they can do anything. They don't really believe in good and evil. You know, they truly, yeah, I would suggest watching some Bill Cooper. He was right. He was right about a lot of the things happening in our society. You know, we don't have just a corrupt government, or these agencies aren't corrupt. It's really things within those. You know, it's a pyramidal structure where you've just got people. Some people don't know anything in these agencies. They're just trying to do good. But as you get up the pyramid and it reduces down, people know more and more about the bigger picture, and what they're trying to push agendas, and a lot of plans to take control, basically. And there's a guy with his arm, I mean, it's just flapped out all the way. It was just flapped out. Nobody holds their arm out of a car like that, flapping it out. A lot of these people who do gang stalking tactics, it's so blatant sometimes. I kind of want to, it would be a boring video and I need to edit it. I kind of just wanted to go into the Walmart and not say anything, but just keep my phone on to see if they did anything, street theater wise, but I think I might hold off on that until I can edit some videos. I guess I don't want to say what I'm going to do, but I guess I will anyway. I'm going to try and get some whole videos up, because this part 1, part 2, part 3 thing, it's hard for people to watch videos like that the way that I watch other target individuals' videos. It doesn't lend people, people to seeing all of my videos. But coming up at about 30 minutes, guys. I just wanted to get some vehicular stalking. Say the calls were really good, and people are really getting organized and getting together, helping TIs. We know more about what's happening to each other if somebody does get hurt or get put into a mental institution. People are aware of it now. So you want to get involved with a group like that so that they can know what's going on with you. So if anything happens to you, so it backs your stalkers off. If you're involved in a group and they realize you're out there and a bunch of other TIs, they know you, they probably won't kill you because, they're thinking, well, if we kill them, then all these people know, they'll kind of put 2 and 2 together. So it makes you safer to get with groups like that. And I do realize that, there may be perps and stuff like that, but that's not going to hurt you. It's better to get into a group where there are some real TIs and just kind of deal with the perps. I do want to say this before my video ends. Please target individuals who are making videos. Leave your comments open. Don't worry about the trolls that are doing it. I've seen some people who make videos and they're like, well, if the comments get too bad, I'm just going to shut it down. Please do not do that. Just let them do it. Let them do it and leave the comments open for real TIs to discuss what you're talking about. Trust me, it works better. It works better, and just ignore anybody who is saying that you're crazy or is trying to troll you in some other way. Just ignore them, or let other people comment to them. People will help you out. Other TIs will help you out. But please don't disable your comments. Those comments are very important for these videos. It's very important for people to see discourse about this. And there's just not enough trolls. There's more real TIs, so people will see that. They'll see that trend, that there are more people saying, yeah, I've experienced that, and yeah, we've still got to keep fighting, than people saying that we're totally crazy. Because, a lot of trolls do come to my channel and make comments. But more TIs, more real TIs do than trolls. I got a comment by Anjar, or I don't know what his name is, but he was saying, I was showing my little my tinfoil tape helmets, and he was like, oh, bring a girl in your place, and she'll be really impressed with your little tinfoil hat. And I laughed. I kind of want to respond to him still and just say, you're right. Like, it's hard to get girlfriends with this stuff going on. It's a really bad part of it. And I know he's a troll. He's trying to, make me feel crazy. But you just got to take it in a way where it's just a joke. They're jokes. They're supporting the murder of people. Keep those comments up, guys. I promise you. We need discourse on your videos, and there's more TIs that will be giving discourse than trolls. So just don't worry about them. Just don't worry about them, because they're not going to affect it. People will see TIs talking about it more. If your comments are disabled, that makes it look worse. So that's just a little bit of advice for TIs making videos on YouTube or on Facebook or anything like that. Alright guys, I love y'all. We're getting there. and I will see y'all on the next one.